Hey man, let's just dive into this conversation. First of all, tell me, what do you think of BAL, man? Let's start with that.
Let's be honest. The BL is a great platform for, the whole African continent. I mean, the exposure that the guys will receive, I think it's something positive. It cannot be negative. That's for sure. Now, the way I see it this year, this edition, I think we're just trying things. I think the ball is trying things. Uh, and I think most of the teams that participate this year, the same thing you're gonna hear it from every team. I mean, every interview. What do you like about the BEL? It's structured. There's a structure around this. That's what we like. We have platform, we have gyms, we have this. So for the first season, I cannot judge the BAL, but overall, I think it's something great, great for Africa. It's a gift.
I totally agree with you. I mean, the way you put it, I love the way you put it because that is pretty much the very same answer that you get from almost everybody. I love the structure. It is beautiful. It is this. And we're really not talking about the actual game itself and how, kind of like if we talk about the NBA or something like that, you will talk about specific games or specific players or something like that. Right now, a lot of people are just appreciating to have something that's collectively pulling all the Africans together, different African teams together to play and just have a place to compete and the kind of platform that they have right now. I mean, the platform is huge. It's huge. I'm not going to deny that. And I give him props, kudos for actually making this happen. So I'm with you there. I love the way you put it. I agree with you 100%, 100%.
But you know what, Karabani? There's some truth behind all of this. I mean, when you saw them all talk about there's a structure, it's like a square fair, it's something big. It's because the reality of the things, it's because in Africa, we miss those things. So the player, when he came up to this and see this, he's not thinking about playing, winning. He's just enjoying the whole process. Because in their head, I'm 100% sure they're like, we're in the NBA,
But
you
they
know?
are in the NBA right now. It is an NBA entity, right? They are in the NBA. You go onto the NBA site, they got the games, they got the headlines and all that, everything that's happening out there, you catch it out there. It's great. Like I'm saying, the exposure is just ridiculous. It's massive, it's great, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
there's always a little but. There's always a little but. And sometimes I hate
always.
myself. I hate myself for that. My biggest worry is this. And this is my biggest worry. My biggest worry is everybody's going to be so excited. Here's a nice, shiny new thing. And then just allow all the bad things to kind of like start with it. And then it's very hard to change it later on. You understand what I'm saying? Instead
Yeah,
of at the very beginning, to kind of like nip out all the bad things so we have this really beautiful thing, because I do believe BAL is a beautiful thing. All right. Everything else that I've been talking about is like this in comparison to what they're actually doing. So there's more good out of it than bad, if you ask me. That's the way I see it. I don't know
but
how
also
you
the
see
way I
it.
see it, Karabani, it's the mentality. I mean, Rome wasn't built in one day. So
True.
now we came up with an idea. We want to make it the best of it in Africa. But the mentality has to change with it. We have to be fair. We have to be competitive. We have to play the sports like it should be played. There is no behind the scenes or, all those bad things that, truly happens in Africa.
Hmm.
I mean, there is a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes every year.
That's
But
very true.
now we're coming with again a structure that should be like the policeman of Africa in terms of basketball. We
True.
have to make it fair for everyone. So that's the way I see it. Uh, the ideal versus the reality is huge. But again, we have to make it work over the years. We have to evolve over the years. So that's how I'm seeing it.